Being in a relationship with a narcissist, after that relationship is over, sometimes we feel like we want to be vindicated. Sometimes we feel like we want justice for the things that we've been through, especially when they do a smear campaign and they just try to discredit you on so many levels. Like, there is an anger there that you want validated. You want these experiences validated. You want your pain validated. But what I have found is that justice and that validation comes from self. That comes from taking radical accountability for what I involved myself in. Now, this isn't blaming anyone. Don't go there. This is not victim mentality over here on this page. This is all about, becoming victorious through pain. So I have to be accountable for the fact that I saw signs, red flags, and I stayed anyway. Now, I'm a survivor of narcissistic abuse, so I know, like anyone else, how difficult it can be to leave these type of trauma-bonded relationships. It is difficult. That still doesn't excuse the fact that I saw red flags, I experienced abuse, and I made justifications and I made excuses. I rationalized the abuse, and I substituted loyalty for love. Instead of it being a loving relationship, I was just loyal to abuse. And now that I'm out of this situation and I am thinking with my right mind and not just my emotions, I can clearly see how I played a part in the demise of my own life by participating in an abusive relationship. Yes, it was difficult to leave, but I left because leaving was still always an option. I just had to choose it. And sometimes we get so used to making excuses for our abusers. Our parents abuse us, well, that's my parents. Our siblings abuse us, well, that's my sister or my brother. Our friends abuse us, well, we've been friends for 10 years. So when your partner does it, you're just, used to that script. You're just used to that program. You're just used to rationalizing and justifying. And honestly, it does start and end with you. When you decide, I will no longer tolerate or accept abusive behavior, no matter who it is, guess what? That's the very moment you will no longer experience it. But you have to understand your worth, you have to understand your value, and you have to understand that you are equal of the same respect, of the same quality of relationship that others are demanding and requiring of you, and that you are giving to others. But if you don't know that, then you will always just justify and rationalize why someone treats you less than, which keeps you in a cycle of feeling less than, and that keeps you in a loop of feeling unworthy, unlikable, and unlovable. But that's a lie. And the lie is the delusion. And the delusion is, I can't do anything about my situation or circumstances. You absolutely can. Access your power, tap into it, and make those courageous and yet sometimes hard, but healthy choices. Those choices benefit you, they benefit your life, they benefit your well-being. If you need assistance navigating life after abuse or a toxic relationship, I would love to work with you. I offer one-on-ones on a daily basis, complimentary calls, so it's absolutely free. Check out the information in my profile. Let's heal in 2023.